so difficult. Oh, wait a second. I have a knife. Yeah, I got a knife. Where I put my knife? Found it. Woohoo! Look what we got. And this. Nah, I don't need this. Okay, we're back. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider to subscribe. This is where I share my opinions about anything tech related, stuff like this. I've done a video before about these phone accessories, phone video stabilizers, or phone video gimbals, if you want to call them. And this is my second video, and this one is specifically for this company called Hohem. Yeah, they sent me this to review. It's not a sponsored video, so I'm just gonna be as honest as I can about this specific phone device, which I think a lot of you might need. And yeah, it's just this bad boy here. So I'm really impressed by the size of this fancy phone accessory, phone video stabilizer if you want to call it, or phone gimbal. And I thought the previous one that I reviewed on my previous videos, I thought it was the smallest, but this thing has gotten even way smaller, and it can still hold the same weight of phones, by the way, just in case you didn't know. And the accessories that come along with it, which are really impressive as well, including the pouch in which you can slip it in and get rid of the box, the charging cable as well, just as you saw, which has both options for USB 2.0 and USB 3.0 and USB-C, and also the strap if you want to, you know, hang it around your arm. The remote, that's a big deal. It's the fastest device that I've seen with a remote when it comes to fancy phone accessories like these for video. Means you can control it from wherever you are, especially if you record yourself with phones a lot. This might come in handy where you can control it from a distance and record yourself. That's a big deal. So we're just going to dive in a little bit, see how it works in comparison with the other ones I've reviewed before, see what the difference is, and also just get down into the pros and cons of what I think of this guy, not the good things only. Okay, let's jump in. So in order to make the connection process really successful, you'd have to mount the phone first before you even switch on the gimbal, and make sure it's in balance. Make sure it's not too much left, too much right, but just right in the middle. And you would have to connect the app to the gimbal through here. So I already did it, I already have an account. You only do it once, that's the good thing. You create an account, and every time you use the same phone and come back, you just have to put it in, balance it out, and switch on, just like I'm doing right now. Switch it on, it gets into place. And where to go once you get into the app is just go to the start spot right here, and it will get you into the phone control. You can get the best out of the gimbal by using the app, recording through the app, because there are more features there, like filters if you want to change color. And you can go into the settings to control how fast the gimbal goes, the functions of the gimbal, either to follow up and down, sideways, or anything like that. You can also track your face. So we're going to try out more of the features and see how they work outside, and I'll jump into the pros and cons. All right, as you may see, this one looks way smaller than the counterpart, the one that I reviewed a few weeks ago. This one you're able to film with a wide angle. If you see the design from the back, you cannot film wide angle with this one because of the design. You'll be able to see this entire part at the back. So we're going to see how this works out. I decided to use nature because it looks beautiful, so we're going to try it out, see how all those effects work with the app if you're recording through the app, and also maybe a little bit of the internal camera itself. I briefly went through the effects that come with the app itself. They're really amazing. The only downside is that it gets really loud, so you'd have to mute that sound so you don't create a lot of attention around. I'm just going to film a few things around here so you could see how best it performs and how cool it looks. So 3 big things I like about this guy. 1, the fact that you can film with a wide angle because of this space. 2, the fact that you could switch to Instagram stories in a click and back to landscape. 3, the remote. And it's also really light and can carry the same weight of the same phone like I used on the previous one. So that's huge. I really like it. I mean, I hate that you would have to register your phone, register with a company through the app in order to use the app, and you can still film using the regular phone camera. A lot of the things that come with the app exist in most of the phones, to be honest. Almost every phone has filters. It's the same thing that you can find in the app as well. The only thing you miss out in the app is to control the speed at which it turns, and you're gonna miss out on the tracking option. You're gonna lose all the tracking. By tracking, I mean being able to track your face, where you can move from different parts and it follows you. You're gonna lose that, and you're gonna lose the time lapse as well. But to be honest, most phones have time lapse, so you can control taking photos and video from here, whichever mode you are, whether you're in the app or you're not in the app. You could still control everything from down here in the controls. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say about this bad boy. It has some downsides and also some good things, but those 3 key things that I mentioned are huge. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.